Well, just went on my Twitter feed and I saw that um, Caitlin Clark is taking a true bashing after the 87 to 75 87 to 75 defeat at the hands of the South Carolina Gamecocks, who now are 38-0. Um, 1 second, I don't know who's South. Hey Siri, make sure I get her name. But so apparently she's taking unwarranted heat now because of her most recent defeat at the hands of South Carolina, and it doesn't really make much sense if you ask me. Oh, my foot. The baby. I had text down. I said his eyes lit up when he saw the magnet. She said, "Did it?" I said, "Yeah."
He's playing with him.
Yeah, well, right now he looking out the window, but I'm almost certain that he will be.
You saw her that he come in the morning.
I'll text about it later. I just told him thank you for the gifts because I know he loves magnets, boy. That's his thing. He's over there, so we just gotta make sure we keep up with him and don't lose him. Because if it's the Kyson boy, them motherfuckers get lost real quick, and that's one of Jay's favorite things. Kyson, you gonna be all giddy.
Mommy, it's his birthday. It is his birthday, big boy.
They keep talking about their boy's birthday. Like, what you want now, bud?
Chase, what's this, Baba?
Sir, now here you go.
What's this?
Now you gotta take my drink.
Chase, what's this? Huh? Dinosaur, good job.
I promise you, on the table. Don't stuff that in your mouth like that.
He said dinosaur.
All right, bye-bye. Okay, I got. Dang it, dude. Come on now. I gotta clean it out. Probably tomorrow's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. After we come up from the IEP meeting. But people are actually. I'm surprised you don't want to play with your toys. But people are actually out here attacking the kid. That girl's like 18, 19. What? Why would she need to be villainized the way she's being villainized now? And then people are like, "Oh, you didn't win the championship because South Carolina beat you." I mean, clearly they was undefeated for a reason. But hey, let other people tell it, you know. And Coach Staley, Stanley's credit, or Staley's credit, she gave Caitlin her flowers early because Caitlin single-handedly lifted women's basketball to where people wanted to watch the Final Four and the Elite Eight, the Final Four, and the championship game. She's the sole reason behind it. Because before she actually was this in September? Before she came on the scene the way she did last season, people were not tuned in to women's basketball like that. It was a joke. It was a running joke. And now even the pros are offended by her, and it's like people, of all people dying in Taurasi, when you come to this next level, you have grown women. I mean, yeah, but think about what your viewership is. And you still got people like LeBron James saying he learns from women's basketball. I don't know what he learns, but that's just LeBron. They're all trying to say nice things about it. But the fact of the matter is, the views are not like that. The NBA or other men type sports is just not happening. And she single handedly, you
You see
know,
my charger? The
they
black
were
one.
upstairs.
Not the white one.
Look in that bathroom then. I think that's where you put it at. Oh, oh. Kyson, you the one put him somewhere. But what's the point of bashing the kid? I don't get it. They got a sale at Great Wolf Lodge now. They got a sale through the 28th.
A sale for what?
It just said March 1st through the 28th. I guess like a spring event. I'm like, damn it, we trying to go after his
You gotta see if your grandma's has ever bought you
I'm telling you, we ain't going because matter of fact, this how I know because they playing something else too.
don't say it while you're on live.
I hard to believe that man won 11 SEC championships. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I don't get the point of that. I appreciate it, but I don't get the point of that. Like, that girl's like 18, 19. She's soon should be going to WNBA because this is her last collegiate game, so she's no longer be at the college level. So the question is college basketball is it going to stay up here, or will it now filter back down because of her impact on the game, especially being in Iowa? She took them to levels they never thought they'd be able to reach. I don't see that being duplicated no time soon. You can't just replace a player of her caliber and go, oh, well, we'll be back there next year. That's not how that works. I got 4. I really got 5, but my daughter passed away in 2014. Should have been 10 years old May 5th. No, she'd be 11. She was born 2013, so she'll be 11. Because my oldest son, he's 9. He was born 2015. He was born March 2nd. But for me, the idea, even the pros come after her, it's like, she's a grown woman that should not be coming after a kid or a teenager, rather, because she's still, I think she's 18, 19. She might even be 20. She's still a very young woman. And for Diana Taurasi and others to be coming after her now through, subliminal messages and somebody just wait till you get to the next level, regardless of what team she goes to, I mean, she's going to be the talk of the WNBA that entire season. Well, that's what's up. But she will be the talk of the league that entire year. From the moment she gets drafted to wherever she's going, they're going to cover that team. They're going to be, whether they win some games, whether they're losing games, whatever, she's going to be the focal point. They're going to be talking about that team because of her. And the viewerships and the ticket sales and all that stuff, they're going to be increasing because of what she brings to the game. The unique perspective, her dribbling, her eyesight, her ability to assist, all that stuff counts for something. And so, once again, at that level, at that upper echelon level, he asked me could he get wet, and I told him no. But at that next level, of course she's gonna be challenged at a much greater rate, but that does not mean that she's gonna fold or whatever, because as people know that actually preparing professional sports, once you get drafted so high, you're going to the worst team. Whatever team it is, can be the worst team, which means that your talent level around you isn't as equal as others. But if you get your first overall pick, that's a milestone that you're hoping that you can build with for the long term future. Let's just say she comes to LA. Let's say the Sparks take her first ball. Let's say they win. I don't know how many games in the WNBA season. Let's say they win 25 to 30 games. They make the playoffs her rookie year. Let's just say they lose the first round. Is that not a successful season? Should she not deserve rookie of the year honors? And will they not be covering every single game that the Sparks play? Yes. They also have very high ticket sales and TV watches. And people will be talking about the games because of her. That entire draft will be dwarfed just by her alone. And Angel Reese is in there. And so is the other girl from South Carolina, which is one of the best college football players this season. But Caitlin Clark will be the headlining highlight of the entire draft class. And even Don Staley said it. You dwarfed uh, two of them, two of them was the couch thing. One of them, you talk about that. That's my oldest right here. He walking through here now with his Crocs on. But she will be she'll be she'll be tested highly, but a lot of what she's gonna bring to the game is gonna bring more people. Granted, yes, most of the league in WNBA is number layups and threes.
You lost your iPad. That's your fault. Your iPad is going to the
Caitlin Clark is the truth. Yeah, I watched her get LSU, and she single-handedly destroyed that team. Now, last season, LSU had a terrific game plan for her, and they executed it. Okay, thank you. You're not gonna put that in the can. Why your nose bleeding? Bye bye. AMBM. How you feel about what's been going on with we need to help you out?
Should I give him my phone or no?
Who?
You gonna watch him with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sit down.
What happened to that pink? Oh, you got that pink tablet on.
That should never go play.
Play what? They play all the time. They won't know. I wouldn't even give it to them. They got stuff over there. One of the people said Caitlin Clark, because my title was talking about Caitlin Clark. She's taking a lot of unnecessary heat because she lost that game. And I was like, and the lady from the coach of South Carolina was like, she elevated our game. Like people actually watched this year because of her. Like, how can you like the people in the pros are now saying, well, when she comes over there, which means when you get drafted, you're gonna play against grown women. Duh, she's only 20. But if you watch college basketball the last 2 years, they were talking about her. When she lost to Angel Reese, she was the talk. Then, because she did that thing to the girl that she beat in the Final Four, that she won the championship game, and Angel Reese was like this, and she got villainized for that. This year, she beat Angel Reese in the Elite Eight. She beat old girl in the Final Four. Then she lost South Carolina championship game. And they still crushing her. I'm like, but she's the reason why all this was possible. Millions of people tuned in just for her. For one girl to watch her take on all these teams in the tournament. So what are y'all beating her up for? And when she leaves, this is her last game now. So when she leaves the college game, it ain't gonna be the same. Ain't nobody be watching like that. They're gonna be all right. Well, it's it's women. It is what it is. We'll go back to men's college. Like, if I'm Caitlin, I'll just come out with it. Like, what's y'all problem? I mean, if one for me, no disrespect to Angel Reese and the old girl, but I was the main attraction. I brought all these views, all these ticket sales. They want to see me. So let's call a spade here. I revolutionized the game to where people want to watch it now. When I go to WNBA, they're gonna do the same thing. If she's drafted in the top three, whatever team she goes to, they're gonna be covering that team. Just see what she does. That's how it's gonna work. Even Angel Reese know that. That's why she said go win it all. She knew she wasn't gonna win it all, but just the mere fact that she's going there, it's like, well, what are they doing? Oh, that's Jace. But yeah, he can play with those magnets.
You playing with that? That's Cameron. That's Tyson and Ace. See if Dana got a printer.
Yes, she got a printer.
Ask can you print that paper for Ace tomorrow when you drop Jace off.
I just sent them an email now. Text her about it. Well, as you just heard me explain to my wife, she revolutionized the game the way people watch it. It's almost Steph Curry-ish. So the handles, how she, yeah, you can ask a question. The handles, how she went about, conducting herself, doing interviews, post-game interviews, stuff like that. So please, I want to go to controversial. I mean, real people shout out another speech. What's up, Cat Young? How you doing? But people are bashing her because of like the fact that she lost back-to-back national championship games. I don't look at that as a failure. I mean, just to get there in itself was just an accomplishment. She's why a lot of people watch the game. Now, granted, winning is not the same thing as getting there, but you make it back to back. I mean, clearly you are the sole purpose of that, and clearly they're gonna come after you for losing. But when you look at the back-to-back years, they had very high numbers in terms of the national championship game. I gotta give a shout out to Sophia Kalias. Hope I said your name right, but shouts out to you. But because of her, a lot of people tuned in. That's why I say I don't understand the women and the pros, like why are they taking it so personal? Because no matter where she goes, that team is gonna be the talk of the league, and they're gonna try to see how much better she can make that roster around her, because the team is gonna be centered around her. She's the point guard, so because what she does, she's gonna be. Ooh, this should have been picked off. That should have been definitely picked off, but she's gonna elevate that team play. Now, granted, it may not it may not show in the win department because you gotta crawl before you walk in the pros. But I mean, if she come out the ground, if she get 2 or 3 wins her first few games, people gonna start to buzz. You know. I mean, I tried. I can't say it right. I hardly can pronounce people's names right for real. At least I said the first name, Sophia. So just to get the other part right. What you doing? Pull your pants up. Bro, where's your diaper? Jesus Christ. Latter Day Saints, dude. Wow. Why you do stuff like this, man? Hey, bud. That's what I've been turning with. Sweetie. Sweetie. Hey. What is turning with? And he's trying to pick up his drawers. And he was saying his Google, I just don't see where it is. Yeah, now, you'll be good. Come here, little boy. Oh, okay.
their ingredients.
I'm about to walk over there to the Nine House in a minute. Yeah. How about that we need? Had to change my phone. I'm actually watching an old Alabama and Georgia ACC championship game. But yeah, I just wish people would be. Quit. But yeah, I think that critics and people should be fair when it comes to athletes because monumental athletes like Caitlin, LeBron, MJ, Kobe, they carry a lot on their shoulders, and it's easy to point the finger when you're not the one that has to go through that. When every move you make is not scrutinized, every decision you make is not put under a microscope, it's very easy for you to place judgment. And in Caitlin's case, I think that she has really, really changed the way people see the game of women's basketball. Before that, granted, yes, she's not freakishly athletic. She's not that fast. She's not very, very elusive. None of that. But you could tell that her IQ is very, very high, and you also tell that she commands a lot of attention on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, she lacks, but her team makes up for that with how they play their style of defense. So I think that what she gave to the game should be commended. Like Don Staley said, she took that she took women's basketball to a brand new level that had never been before, ever. And you talking about Diana Taurasi and others that have been there, Candace Parker. You're talking about Maya Moore. You're talking about um, what's her name? Um, the Thompson girl from USC. You're talking about Cheryl Miller. You're talking about Juju. A lot of people. Well, Juju's a freshman, but you're talking about Cheryl, Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie. Um, a lot of people that have came before Caitlin that could not get the garner the attention that she was able to do. Now I'll be, it is fascinating that she went to Iowa and that she single-handedly revived that program. But it took her, 3.5 years to do so, but she did it. Iowa's not a prominent place for women's basketball. If they people want to consider going there, great program now. And because of her, what she laid the foundation at, others can come in her place and try to build their own um, stable there. But she gave the Hawkeyes a lot to cheer for. Now, granted, it's not gonna be the same with her being in the league, but I do think that it's gonna put a bigger scope on women's basketball in general. It's gonna attract more fans. And once she enters the league, you best believe the arena and the stadium will be buzzing a whole lot more to see her play. Now, it won't be the same impact as the NBA. Let's not get it twisted, because NBA athletes, men in general, they do more spectacular things with the basketball in their hands. But we're talking about from a generic standpoint, what she can do with the ball, how she dribbles, how she handles herself on the court, how she get in and out of her spots, how she raises up with no hesitation and the confidence that she shoots with. She's gonna attract a lot of people. You're gonna have a lot more younger girls playing that style of basketball, which is more attractive to the audience. Because nobody really cared about the old way they used to play basketball. They don't really care, which is why the numbers reflected it. But she gave people a reason to tune in. So it makes for more fun, more excitement, people to tune in a lot more, and it gives that savory edge that I think women's college basketball was missing for a long time. So to me, Caitlin Clark is the GOAT. And she didn't even ring to prove it. She is the Michael Jordan of women's basketball. She literally is. And the crazy part is she never ever asked for none of the spotlight. I'm okay, how you doing? But yeah, I had to go live with that one because I honestly feel like she's being bashed for no reason. Granted, when you lose and you're the best player in your team, you're gonna take some criticism, but that criticism has nothing to do with oh happy birthday. That criticism has warranted nothing, had no warrant toward her contribution to women's basketball. None. I think people were being very, very unbiased with, hey, once I get there, I'm really gonna turn up. But I think that her criticism was unwarranted because I think a lot of people were jealous of she how she transformed the game of basketball as we see it today with the collegiate level for women. She single-handedly was the sole reason why millions upon millions tuned in the last um, the last three rounds of the tournament. From the Elite Eight forward, they had well I think it was like 20 plus million viewers. That's unprecedented numbers. They did way better than the men did. Good. You earned it. 60 years, that's a lot of wisdom, a lot of time. So you definitely earned it. Enjoy yourself today. My son turned 4 today, so but I'm gonna get off here because I gotta charge the phone for a little bit. We got my neighbor's house. You guys be great, man. And hey, that's what's up. Feel free to leave more comments. I don't mind responding. Peace, though.